Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Morning Grind. This is Steve with Coffee N KOs. It's Tuesday, January 26th, and we are still recovering from the aftermath at UFC 257. We saw Michael Chandler take out Dan Hooker. We saw Dustin Poirier finish Conor McGregor. The lightweight division is tossed up completely in the air. We don't know what's going to happen next, but I want to make my predictions as to who all four of these fighters should fight next. And basically just let me know what you think. But I want to start it off with Dan Hooker. Tough loss, tough way to go down. That's going to be now 2 in a row that he's dropped. And he's still obviously still in that conversation. He's still a great fighter. And I think he should go against the other great fighter who's highly ranked, who's also dropped his last 2. That's Tony Ferguson. This would be a striking fest. It would be amazing to watch stylistically. Loser is going to really have a hard time bouncing back into this, but the winner would definitely kind of regain some momentum there. So I want to see Dan Hooker. I want to see him fight Tony Ferguson. So Dan Hooker was obviously finished by Michael Chandler. Now Michael Chandler just busted the door wide open. He's coming for the title shot. I think he's close to it. I think he almost earned it with that finish, but I really want to see him go against another guy who's getting a lot of hype. He's on a 7-fight win streak. He finishes fights. He's super dangerous on the ground. That would be Charles Oliveira. So you'd have Charles Oliveira. You'd have Michael Chandler. Whoever wins that fight, that's going to be the guy who gets the next title shot. So if you want to talk title shot, Dustin Poirier, without a doubt, he's your number one guy in this division. Khabib, he's going to vacate the title. Dustin Poirier has beat everyone in this division. He deserves to be at the top. I want to see him run it back with Justin Gaethje. I think they fought back in 2018. Poirier came out with that with a TKO finish. But Justin Gaethje, as we've seen in the last few years, has definitely put on a great run. He looks amazing. He was just the number one contender not too long ago, just lost to Khabib a few months back. So that's definitely the fight that I want to see is Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. Let's run that rematch back. That would be incredible. 2 great boxers with a ton of power. And that would obviously leave out one other person. That's Conor McGregor. Super difficult to say where he goes from here, but he always has options no matter what. Everyone wants to fight Conor. I know a lot of people are calling for the Nate Diaz trilogy. They want to see the Dustin Poirier trilogy. But I want to talk about a fight that not a lot of people are really talking about, but why not have him run it back with RDA? So RDA was a fight with Conor that was supposed to happen back in the day. RDA had to pull out. That's when Nate Diaz stepped in on short notice and got his famous rear naked choke of Conor McGregor, which led to, the second fight in the Nate Diaz fight. So which is going to eventually lead to the trilogy. So Nate Diaz played a huge role in that, of course, but RDA, Conor, that's a fight that never was, and it's one that we're not going to be able to see for much longer. So let's run it back now. Why not? I think a lot of people would love to see that. If RDA wins that fight, we take him a lot more seriously. If Conor wins that, that's a great bounce back for him to kind of stay within this top 10 and just see where he wants to go from there. So those are my fights. Let me know what you think. This could really go any which way you want it to. So it's really incredible. Drop it in the comments, and we'll see you next time.